Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
What's happened, everybody? You didn't expect to see my face like this, right? How are you guys doing? What's up? What's going on? If you are here today with me, just comment below. All right, let me get this thing off my face here. Happy Friday, everybody. And first of all, I want to say, hopefully you guys had a good week. Second of all, I want to talk about that title that it says up here. It says, how can you copy my 100K per year income system for yourself? That's actually a very, very true thing. Now, we know that everyone's getting their stimulus out, and a lot of people are going to make, some investments into some things that's going to, be more valuable. And some people are going to make some investments into things that are going to lose value. So let me just take time to acknowledge my friends on here. There is my man, 50 grand Melvin Crawley, Dr. Money Jr. This Dr. Money Crawley, this is my man Russell here. He is a mad scientist when it comes down to systems, and he just built a pretty good one for his team out there in his health and wellness space. So again, if you are looking for a health and wellness deal, Russell has a system for you. And again, it's automated. So again, he has a system you can copy as well too. Then we have Kenya Lambert. Good afternoon, coming in live from Texas. One of our business partners here in our 7K club, 7K elite club. And so we got some people on here, and folks, so just kind of start this conversation. Again, a lot of people are going to be blessed with, some temporary prosperity. I call it temporary because it depends on what you do with it. So if you take some of it and you blow it, then yeah, it could be temporary. But if you take some and you invest it and you do something really decent with it that's going to net you more money, then it's going to be a long-term prosperity thing. So just on here, if you're watching with us today, just want to ask a simple question, very simple question. Russell couldn't done without you, man. You are the man. All I did was to give you an idea. You just created and made into fruition. So question out there for everyone who's here. What are your plans to increase your purchasing power? Has anybody ever asked you about purchasing power? Anybody ever asked you plainly, generally, about increasing your purchasing power? I think that's a conversation that a lot of people really have never had. So if you're out here and you're a person that spends money, which all of us do, you have what's called purchasing power. You can only purchase but so much. And sometimes your purchasing power is limited to what you have. So my question is, look at Messenger. Yes, sir. After this, I will check you out. So my question is, has anyone ever thought about your ability to purchase? You out there? Have you ever thought about, hey man, how am I going to, increase what I can buy or increase what I can buy over time? Well, I'll give you kind of a little thing that we have going on here. What we've done, a few of my business partners and myself, we've actually put together I'm going to call this a OOIS. OOIS. What is an OOIS, man? What type of, what type of like syllables are you using here? What does that stand for? It stands for Oceans of Income System. So people talk about streams, we're talking really about oceans because we need a lot of income flowing in. And so what generally we have done is, between my experience, and many of you may know my partner Kawan, and a few of my partners, Cedric Harris, and so forth. Russell's on here as well, one of my partners as well too. And we partnered up in creating some stuff. The question is this: you may go and see an opportunity, and you may say, man, how do I harness the ability to market that opportunity so I can just enjoy the benefits of being able to participate without having to do a lot of work? Well, we're in 2021. And if you may not know, it takes, it's a big word now, systems. Systems. That's what it takes, right? It is systems. So I want to give you guys a glance at something here. I'm going to share my screen. And literally what we have is we have figured out a way to take some really amazing opportunities, some opportunities that really evolve around the principles of wealth. And that's why I say you can copy this 100K system, right? And so what do we consider wealth principles, things that bring in wealth? So as we look at some of the opportunities that we're kind of participating in, number one, we look at the ability to be able to use the financial markets to be able to gain wealth that way. Markets such as Forex. Maybe you've never heard of that. Maybe it's new to you, but we're able to extract profits from those markets pretty often, right? That's another stream of income. Then another extraction process that we do to extract wealth is cryptocurrency. Now, we're actually getting into a new thing with this. I'm going to tell you how easy this is. Just pay attention. If you were to participate in the cryptocurrency venture that we have here, and you were to just sign up today, and you were to open an account, and you were to get started, and I were to take your hands and tie them behind your back for a month, you'd earn income. Let me repeat that. If you were to sign up for the system today, and you made your investment, and I were to tie your hands behind your back for 1 month, and even even duct tape your mouth. If I were to do those two things for 1 month, you would actually be in profit. So what does that mean? It means that it's pretty much a hands-off type of income type thing, right? And again, there is a cost to play, but I mean, the cost is what? Less than $99. But I've seen results where people have been able to get profits of, $1,700 in the first week, $500 the second week, $300 the third week. So that's one system that we're including. That's a good wealth principle. Now, being though crypto is volatile and you don't have to do anything with it, being though, Forex, same way, we have a Forex deal as well. You also want to have something that gives you a tangible asset that grows in value. Now, this is a money conversation I think I may have to have with some people, but I ask this question here. Does anyone understand money? You're here. Thank you, Mr. Lowe. He says, smart. I want to ask a serious question. Do you understand money? And what I mean by that is, do you understand the nature and the origin of money? Like if I were to put up a picture, it would basically break down your understanding of it. But, a lot of people, I think once we make money, we say we understand money, but do you understand? The question is, what about the origin? Like, what is real money? If you're collecting a bunch of US currency, is that considered stable money? I ask a question. Is collecting US currency, if all you have is cash and that's your tangible thing, would you consider having cash stable money? Russell says, yep. Government is printing out. My man, Marlo Whitlow hit the nail on the head. Bam! So, stability. And crypto. So when we talk about stable money, let's say we make a lot of money, right? And we want to diversify our income. When we talk about stability of money, I want to ask you this question for those of you who say cash. Let's see. Got some good answers here. Crypto is not at all. Good answer. Marlo, not crypto is not. And Leah Fike says price of everything is going up due to them handing out money. She's right. You guys are financially smart. No. And Anthony Carr answers no. So for those of you watching, and we got some educated individuals here on this chat as well. All you guys are pretty much educated. Russell says no. So for those of you watching that may not understand where I'm going, you may not understand the origin of money, let's just kind of put things in perspective. And I'm going to get to this too. If you were to put $100 in a lockbox and bury it, and you were to come back to that lockbox in 10 years, would that $100 buy less or would it buy more? That's the question I ask people. If you were to take $100 and put it in a lockbox in 10 years and you came back to it, would it buy less or would it buy more? And I answer that question for you. The answer to that question is it's going to buy less if we're still using US currency in 10 years, right? And so the question is, as we educate people, and this is all the education process, Melvin, why would it buy less? Well, if you look at this, a lot of people are saying, man, prices are going through the roof. And what's literally happening is, I think we get so caught up in digital stuff, right? We get so caught up in digital currencies and crypto wallets. We're not, and I think you should diversify. I am not telling anyone. Let me see. Artist says less, much less, much less. See, we have some financially sound individuals on this Zoom here. That's why I like surround. If I'm getting this type of answers on this stream, that means I have done a great job of surrounding myself with some very like-minded individuals. So I appreciate you guys answering and jumping on. That means and this is what I love, because I've been getting rid of friends who may not have the same mentality of prosperity. And the reason why you want to do that is you want to surround yourself with individuals of a like mind or like goal. They don't have to think like you, but just kind of have a like mind, like goal, so you can kind of be in an environment that you can create. Because when I scroll on my wall, I want to see like opportunity. I want to see just people doing great. And so this is what my wall looks like. So shout out to my wall. You guys are great. So everyone is saying less, which is absolutely right. And I say this because I think diversification is probably one of the most least talked about things when it comes down to having a physical asset. If you go to financial advisor, they're going to say, oh, put your money into this annuity or put your money into this. And annuities are fine. But here's one thing that is a threat. And, I thought it was fine too until recently, until I just kind of looked at how the government operates. If cash becomes hyperinflated or the government needs some emergency funding, the first place they're going to go? They're going to go into annuities and mutual funds. That's exactly where they're going to go. And, retirements and savings are going to be kind of blown. And so as I look at that, I say, wow, the government could do that. Because think about it. They're thinking about cutting into your Social Security, right? Cutting into your Social Security so they can fund, projects that really are against your own interests, right? So we can't benefit off of the, money that's being borrowed. So one of the reasons why I embarked on an opportunity to be able to collect tangible assets is because I understand that you do have to have something in your hands. If we were to go to a society where, the market shut down and crypto is safe, but how safe is it? What happens if, not that the internet is going anywhere. I don't think the internet is going anywhere at all. But let's say, for instance, you lose your phone, or let's say, for instance, there's some reason that you cannot access your wallet or you forget your password. We all get older and we might forget things, but let's say you forget your password. Well, you have to have something that you cannot forget that can wield a lot of value, that can wield a lot of purchasing power. So here's what I have done, and individuals on this stream have done as well. We have literally, I got to show you this picture too. We have literally been able to put physical appreciating assets around us. And so if an emergency comes, what literally happens is we have immediate liquidation that can become something that is spendable for us, right? Or even if we don't liquidate it, it is very tradable. For instance, you'll see this again later, but gold and silver bullion are decent, but to educate you, I'm not a huge fan of just collecting gold and silver bullion. I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm only subject to the spot price. There's no collector's value, right? Because even though there's limited gold on the planet, there's not a limited amount of creativity and mintage on gold and silver, right? So again, that's why I like numismatic coins, because, and I'm a numismatic. One thing I like about this is, number one, you have the metal value. This, so if gold and silver goes up, yes, the metal goes up as well. The precious metal does. But you also have the collector's value. The collective value of these coins, they represent geography, they represent moments, key moments in history and time, they represent political state, and again, they represent uniqueness. So here's one that I'm able to collect. And the cool thing about this opportunity is, not only do we collect coins, we actually get paid a weekly income to collect coins. We have people who can reach the first level of income collecting is at $500 a week and collect coins, right? And be liquid. And then I'll tell you the really cool thing about this. And I'll tell you some cool things that we have with this opportunity. So if you are not a person that has sound money assets, as a matter of fact, I can just give you the sound money asset test. And I tell everyone to do this test on themselves. The first 5 things in front of your face, or the first 5 things you can think of, do you have anything physical right now that you can get your hands on, that you can liquidate and get more money for it than what you paid? That's the question, right? And I think people are missing this question in their life, because if you don't have anything that you own that you can actually, other than property, but if you don't have anything that you own that you can actually get more money for than what you pay for it, then it's not appreciating. Then you're losing purchasing power. You don't have an ability to purchase. So the money that we use is depleting in value. And then a lot of times, I might spend money on this phone here, right? This phone has really good value, when I use it. But honestly, this is a Galaxy S8. I think this phone cost me around $1,000. It's an S8. Bought it back in 2018, 17. The worth of this phone, if I were to sell it, I could get no more than $100 for it. Look how much value I lost. It's like $900, right? And I'm not saying everything we have to buy has to be something that we can get more value than we pay for it. But what I am saying is that you should diversify your physical assets. You should diversify your solid assets that you can touch to something that's going to have a lot of physical value, right? And I say physical value meaning that you should be able to trade it, or you should be able to liquidate it. Now, can I trade this? Probably. If I liquidate it, will I get a lot of money? No. So in its pure as education, I'm going to show you one of the coins I've collected, which is many. You see this in the back here. So this is Cook Island Merriment. It has a face value of $5, 25 grams, pure silver, and it's only 2,000 in the world. And repeat, there's only 2,000 of these in the world. And let me show you the actual coin. And I possess it. I have one of the 2,000 here that are made in this world. There's not going to be any more made, by the way. So if I were to bury $100, or I were to bury this in 10 years, which one would be worth even more? Well, folks, this is actually going to be worth even more, right? As a matter of fact, to tell you the value of reason why you should become a numismatic, if you're thinking like, I don't want to collect those coins. Well, let me just say this. Number one, if you go to Cook Island, it does have the face value, so you can spend it there, but I would never use the face value of it. I would use the numismatic and the metal value. So here's a cool thing. We have identified groups that really are looking for these rarity coins. So right now, let's say I paid $150 for it. Well, this coin right now, I could liquidate right now, this immediate moment, because of the rarity of it and the fact that a lot of people really want it now because it's been pretty popular. I could probably liquidate this for about, maybe $300, right? So I would liquidate this for more than what I paid for. So this is appreciating asset. Now, the longer I hold on to it, the more money I can get, right? So that's one thing about collecting in coins. And if a push comes to shove, I have to liquidate everything I have. And my man Greg did this as well. Greg was in a opportunity that allowed him to collect precious metals, and he came to this one because he sold his entire collection, and he was able to get way more than what he paid for it. As a matter of fact, in a group, we had a guy that was going bankrupt, keep him anonymous, but he had this collection that I think he maybe had paid maybe $800 for. And so he had to liquidate it and he was able to liquidate it for about $4,500. $4,500. So that's, I mean, he was able to get himself out of his bag, right? So amazing coin. She's right. Russell, right? Yep. Technical gamer. Hey, technical gamer, what's happening? How you doing, bro? So, and still, these can become fun. And again, this is called the hobby of kings. And even though we have this part of it, you say, hey, man, well, this is all great and good, but well, what about the copy of the system part? I'm going to get to that. Here's another one that I have here that is a lot of these in mintage, but I mean, I just love the heck out of this thing. I think they're going to become really, really valuable. And this is my Wolverine coin. Look at that. Awesome, right? Real coin. And yes, it's going to have that collector's value. And see, the thing about collector's value is they're going to be worth pretty much what the going rate is or what the rate you set, right? No, so you can, great thing about it is this is almost like tax-free money, because if you say, hey, you go to get with a collector, they say, man, I'll give you $5,000 for that coin. And, the collector cash out you $5,000. It's not like you have to pay taxes on it. It's not like a 1099 thing. It's a collector's thing, right? And so that's kind of one opportunity. So, we've covered foreign exchange, we've covered crypto, we've covered physical assets, tangible assets that you want to have. And so we got that part covered. So these are really principles of wealth, and each of these come with an opportunity. Now, the middle opportunity, the crypto, is one that I'm going to be launching pretty soon. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And like everything else, folks, when we do things, we like to create systems for them. Now, what do systems do? Systems give you the advantage of being able to preserve time and be more efficient, meaning that I don't spend a lot of my time trying to market, trying to, go out and explain things. I spend most of my time being excellent at one good thing, that is pointing, right? It doesn't take a lot for me to point. I can just point someone, hey, go to this website, check that out. Hey, go to that website. And I do spend most of my time creating content, not content that I can use, but content that everybody can use. So we create automation. So Anthony Carr said, I can't stay on that. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Anthony. Appreciate you stopping in, bro. And so, and Kenya has it, automation, right? So I'm going to show you an automated system that we have, that we put together. I'm going to share with you here. I'm going to share with you how awesome this is and why we do this. So if you guys can see it here, here's an automated system, right? This is an automated training system. So I don't have to train. I mean, this system trains everyone for me. So this thing is really part of our 7K Elite group. It has a mobile funnel. So if you want a mobile funnel, you click on this. And again, Kawan did a great job of creating this, but we have mobile funnels for 7K Team Elite. We have mobile funnels for Epic. We have mobile funnels for Now Site. We have mobile funnels that represent business cards, and we're going to be adding more. So these mobile funnels actually do the work for you. So they're mobile responsive. And one of the reasons why we want to have mobile funnels is because mobile funnels are really, really easy to work. You don't have to program anything. Then we also have our Facebook group here. We have another Facebook group. We have a buy sell group. So in this group, we've identified this group. These are people that are looking for what we have to buy. So if I need to liquidate anything, go in this group. I can liquidate the whole thing, get way more than what I pay for it. Another buy sell group, right? Or I might want to buy a coin. Then we have something for people who really are kind of on a budget. They have enough money to participate in the opportunity, but not enough money to get a system. Well, we have a system that we give away to our people who join for absolutely free. And it does all the selling and telling. So we have automation, right? So these are things that you can copy. Everything I'm showing you here is what you can copy. This entire page you can copy. We have our live Zoom overview. We have our 7K corporate call. We have our Zoom replay. We have recognition templates. We have training here. We have advantage rewards. These advantage rewards are pretty cool because we can save money on vacation, rental cars, everything we do every day. We have things that will help you increase your social media awareness. We have a prospector. We have click ads. And we have vacation travelers. We have things that we can give away for people who want to take action. So I can give someone a free vacation like right now who wants to take action. So here, you can take a free vacation and you can redeem it. And the only thing you pay is the taxes. Then we have our flyers here, which are awesome. So these flyers work pretty well. And, again, these are things that we have back here to use. Flyers, video flyers. We have leads if you need them. We show you how to talk to leads. We show you how to close your leads. We have ad funnels. And again, we have a lot of stuff back here. So This is what I mean when I say that you can literally copy the system. So a lot of people don't have what you see here. Not to mention we have live webinars that close your prospect for you pretty much on 7K, but we're going to have in other things as well too. So if you have all these opportunities together and you're utilizing the tools, then all you're basically doing is copying what we're showing you. So we got a lot of stuff out there. We got a mobile system. We have uh, pretty much everything available. And Russell actually creates things like this as well too, which is why he's a valuable dude to have to know whole house and kitchen sink. So he creates systems like this. So he has a very special talent as a system creator, which is awesome. So let's see, complete system. So honored to be, yep, definitely honored to be connected with you as well. And we have people like Kenya who connect with us who are really, really great people. And you know what? All they need is they just need the tools. They already have everything else. They just need the tools that are efficient. Now, it's one thing to use tools. There's another thing to use tools that are not efficient. So we want to make what you do efficient. So if you're awesome, then you're going to be efficient at being awesome, right? If you're not so awesome, then hey, you can learn to use these tools to become awesome. And so Marlo D. Whitlow, interested in tools. So yeah, man, give me an inbox, bro, if you are interested. Let me know. So yeah, we can definitely show you some tools. Are they extra with the membership? No, I mean, so some of these tools, I mean, some of them we give away. So if you're part of our team elite, then you're whoever you are signed up with, they're going to introduce you to some of these tools. So some of these tools we have are absolutely free when you join the particular opportunity under your sponsor. And then some tools, maybe you want to have more features. Then you want to have more features, you can actually pay a little more. But again, when I say a little more, we're talking like, we have systems here that are like $10 a month or $40 a month to have a system that you can run all your business on. As a matter of fact, I do have a system that I put all of my business on. It has 15 businesses currently. It runs them all. And for me, that's priceless, right? It does my lead collecting. It does my customer acquisition. It does everything for me. The only thing I got to do is just send people to it, right? So love having that. I even got a whole Amazon store, right? That's on that same system. As a matter of fact, I'll show it to you. And I'll show you another little cute trick as well too. And it will teach you this, once you come on board to one of our systems, right, that we have, right? So let me just kind of show you guys this. Give you guys a cool secret you may not know. So if everyone take a look here, this is actually my Amazon store that I built on our system. Now, here's what's cool. I use a lot of equipment that people really want to have access to. And with me using this equipment, it does give me really good access to have some really awesome things. And so with this, literally, there is a way that you can actually, have an Amazon store. And all I do, basically, everything I buy, I review. And I have reviews on here so people can see the latest reviews. So when I buy something, I review it. And here's the cool part. I get an Amazon affiliate account. So how many people shop from Amazon anyway? Just curious. If you shop on Amazon, Amazon should be paying you. I'm a part of this. I'll have to check if my team has it. Yep, definitely check, man, see if your team has it. If you're on Team Elite, all this stuff has it. So interested in the tools. So, yep. So, these are whole systems you can copy. So, I mean, honestly, if you wanted to, you could be buying from Amazon. You could be making money from Amazon. You could be making money from YouTube. You could be making money from, coins. You could be making money from people getting crypto. You could be making money from people getting, Forex. You could be making money from your own product, making money from your own business. You could be making money for people who need systems, because you got to think about this. When people were mining for gold and silver, who made the most money? I'm going to use this analogy. The people that made the most money were the people who were pretty much selling the tools, right? Because people need tools. So be a seller of tools that people need. And the best customers you can have are customers who are business owners. Why? Because business owners will use tools to grow their business. If you can be a person that sells the business owners the tools they need to bring income, they're going to keep it for a long time. Some of my longest lasting customers are business owners because, again, you have things that business owners want to use. So if you're wondering about, hey, does a system exist that I can copy? I just kind of showed it to you. It does exist, and that's even more lucrative than what you may think. So, folks, yes, you can copy this system that we have. Also, what I want to do while I'm on the Zoom and I have your attention is, if you are free Wednesday night at around 8 o'clock, 8:30, we're actually going to have a person to talk about the expert, the number one expert in the world, who is a numismatist. And I said that the other day. What a numismatist is this person has actually graded coins. And again, they have their own coin. And so when it comes down to money and currency, we're going to have the number one expert. This is a rare thing. You can ask this person questions. It's not rare that you're going to have the number one numismatist in the world be on a Zoom. And this gentleman, he has a book out, made tens of millions of dollars, is an official money grader for NGC. And we're going to have him on our Zoom. And so if you really want to, learn about money, if you really want to ask an expert, and as a matter of fact, you have Tom Brady. If you want to know anything about football, hey, ask Tom Brady. He's an expert at it. If you want to know something about basketball, ask LeBron James, ask Michael Jordan. Well, with him, he doesn't have any competition because he's the best at what he does. So if you want to know anything about coins in depth, the creation of them, he is the expert. He is the one pretty much that has graded coins. And one of the biggest coins he graded, he had one coin that was worth $10 million that he graded. So Wednesday is the day you want to come out. And obviously, if you want to learn more about what we do and how we make money, Tuesday and Thursdays at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we have our opportunity webinars. And you can come on there. You can invite a friend. Let me just warn you, they convert really well. We had people who invited people who didn't show up. And those people that showed up were ready to sign up. And trust me, if you jump into this opportunity and you get on our webinar and you invite some friends, you're going to make some money, right? Because it converts very, very high. I wouldn't do these every Tuesday and Thursday if it wasn't converting, but we do them and it's converting. People are winning and we're happy to do it for you. So with that said, folks, that is my time today. I appreciate you guys hopping on, and everything we do is about converting, right? So, I'm not going to convert, 100% of the time. Why? Because I have good days, I have bad days, I have off days. So there are going to be some days where I'm just completely off. And, maybe some days I might be emotionally distressed about something, but I can't be able to perform at that level. That's why we do webinars. That's why we do automation, because with automation, that one perfect moment that I had in a presentation, that can be captured, and that perfect moment can continue to sell and sell and sell for me. And even when I don't feel myself, I can rely on that perfect moment. So that's what automation does. Automation stays consistent. You don't have to worry about the ups and downs of bad moments or whatever. Automation stays automation. If something is converting, it will continue to convert until the type of things that people are attracted to kind of change. And then when they change, guess what? We change. So that's why our presentations are really, really great, because they change with the times, they change with the information, and people are able to get fresh information, and the information is delivered in a way that it attracts people to really want to participate. So again, you're part of our team. We do this in every opportunity. But again, thank you so much. And yep, Mr. Whitlow, I will inbox you as well and see what you're part of. And hopefully you can be a part of what we do. But again, appreciate you commenting, man. Appreciate you coming out, and appreciate everyone for commenting as well too. And you guys enjoy your Friday, and I will see you in the next podcast. Peace.